I don't know. It maybe is it's a little bit of a surprise, but most people are like, they're like, oh wow, it's different, They take a step back maybe, but I don't think I scare anybody, I'm not out there raving any heretical stuff like that or attacking anybody. So I'm just living my life. There's a lot of other actual scarier people out there, craziness going on in the world.
And what scares you, Narcissus?
Scares me, misrepresentation. Yeah, that scares me. I like to be able to speak for myself. Confinement, I think I don't really have a fear of death, but I do have a fear of more so is being boxed in a space and unable to move. So stagnation, confinement, those types of things scare me more. So not being able to grow and change. But death is a part of life and it can happen at any moment. But it's being stuck. That scares me more.
And tell me about the death after college.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? What is the purpose of this work?
Well, the name itself starts, because there's always in life this sort of deaths and rebirths. When you look not just into the mythology of vampires, but in a lot of things, there's an idea of as you would call, a trip through the underworld, where the hero going on their journey will have to go to the underworld. Maybe the Greek heroes would have to go and face Hades and face the demons, or cross the river Styx, and then a return to glory. I forgot the actual word that describes it. There's an actual story element that describes it. But there's often in life and change a sense of death and rebirth. You'll see that in the vampire. When someone becomes a vampire, they die, they go in a coffin underground or something, or they're drained of blood, and they're reborn as a vampire. So that was key in the naming of Death After College. It's an education following, or death and a rebirth following the mainstream education of college. So death after college. And so the work that I do with Death After College is, it's on the surface on Instagram. It's a lot of just pictures, and even that it's fun, but Instagram isn't my final goal. It's more to raise interest and to raise awareness for people who want to transform their lives, who want to feel empowered, who want to live their own truth and not be afraid to do so. And so, like Morpheus has said in the Matrix, I can show you the door, but it's you who have to go through it. So that's all I do.
And it's really funny because it's actually what I'm doing also here at Free, is giving people a space to open their minds to listening to new experiences and new people and new ways of living and new worlds.
Yes.
And so each people makes their own choices. So purpose is really to share and to inspire. So I resonate a lot with what you are saying now.
Thank you. I enjoy that kind of theme to your work as well. I think it's a powerful thing, especially when you mentioned that you yourself are a writer and you were working to go outside of your comfort zones. Because I write some too, and I like many creative projects. And to be able to write, to be able to create, you have to get your feet wet. You have to experience more than one's own perspective. So I think that's very good.
And also, if you allow me, Darthus, just let me also share this with you, because I'm a writer, as I told you. I have 4 books published in Portuguese.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. And I'm also an events organizer. So as I looked at myself, I've been doing this for maybe 12, 13 years. So organizing events as a profession and as an entrepreneur side of me, and writing my books. And I became good at that. I know I can do that really well. And one thing I felt is that I'm always used to be in the backstage.
Yes.
So either organizing events, I prepare everything, and then my artists go and show and shine.
Mm-hmm.
And writing my books, it's a solo thing, a solitary work, and then I put it into the world, and people go and look at it, and